Okay, so we are back, and we left off, or where we left off, we had just started building Mr. Merek's grocery shop. But in my off time, I decided that I wanted to go look for some more bricks or clay to make more bricks. I managed to make more and finish the flooring, as well as you can see that I started actually working on the walls for it. But clay is gonna be one of those items or materials or blocks that I'm gonna be using very rarely since it's really hard to come by. Uh, there's a abundance of it everywhere. It's just when you make it into like actual bricks and then turn it into a brick blocks, it's very expensive, and I don't like that. I farmed up quite a bit of it, like a couple stacks of it, and I only managed to get a few, like 1 or 2 stacks of 64 bricks, and it really wasn't a whole lot. Uh, Not sure I'm a fan of that. So if I'm ever going to be using bricks, probably going to be only for the castle. But yeah, anyways, enough of that. As you can see, here we have the Mr. Merrick's general store. It's a lot bigger when the walls are up, actually. It looked smaller, but there's plenty of room. And today, we're going to be pretty much finishing it off. And we're also going to be pretty much making the inside or the interior. I know for a fact that this over here, this little corner, is going to be where all the meats and stuff are at. The eggs, the meats, the milks, since it's gonna be the freezer area, and then the center, and it's gonna be the aisles and whatnots. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, we're gonna continue. And I also started working on this. I started clearing up and cutting the grass on this side over here because I decided that this piece of land over here, might not sell it. What I'm gonna do is probably going to make like a fountain or a small little park for people. So they can have a little walk area with trees and everything, and then they can come down here to the riverbank where a pier is gonna go into a bridge, and then it's gonna curve back up and back up to the top. It's gonna look nice. I'm gonna make it really, really nice. But that's gonna be pretty much after I finish building Mr. Merrick's good, general store. I also did what I also did was move the piggy bank, or not the piggy bank, the pig pen, and I put it on the back, as you can see, and I started working on the little walkway over here. I mean, this is all gonna have like bushes and flowers and trees. It's gonna come all the way to the back, and my piggies are right here. So, and as you can see, the path goes into this way. What I'm probably gonna do is inside, I'm gonna build a door right here, and I can pretty much enter the pig pen instead of having opening a gate out here. So in case they do get out, well, the reason was in case they got out, I didn't want them to get out. So if they go inside the house, I can just grab their pork chops from inside. I don't have to worry about them running off. So that's pretty much the two things that I was doing. So I guess let's continue finishing off the general goods store. I need some more cobblestone because what I was using for the cobblestone or the walls, I was using the big tiles for cobblestone. It looks kind of nice. I try to change it up. The bottom I did completely different. This looks kind of nice. What I'm gonna probably end up doing is changing the outside of these corners and the top one into this tile, which actually I probably should do right now. So it's gonna look a little bit different. It's gonna give it a little bit more uniqueness to the area. I know for this one I was using, I think it was panels. I think it was. Was it panels? Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Panels are this. Is it panels? I can't tell. Yes, it was. Okay, so I'm gonna pretty much do the edges with the panels, and it's gonna look a little bit nicer. And what I'm gonna do? What am I? Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, let's take a moment to eat. Let me see if that looks nice. Or actually, let me see if I want it that high, because I want it to have kind of high ceiling, but then I kind of don't want to have high ceilings. So it's pretty much gonna be the wall there. No, we're gonna do one more. Yeah, seems like that would be a better option. Yeah, I'm going through my cobblestone, so I'm gonna have to go get quite a bit more in the off time. But it's gonna look really nice. Now the only issue is that I don't know how I'm gonna do the roof. I kind of want to have a different way of doing it compared to what I did with Mr. Hortz. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to decide on what kind of roofs you want to make into a building, because there are so many options that you can make. Especially if you're trying to make everything look different, you have to really decide on what it's gonna look like, and if all gotta pretty much match. Because if it doesn't, then it looks like crap. So that's the issue really that I'm having here, is deciding on what it's gonna look like. Because on the map too, you can actually see the roof. So I wanted to have like different types of roofs. So when I'm like far away, I can pretty much figure out what building is which, because each roof is completely different. So that's really what I want to do. I kind of like the way this looks. So yeah, it's gonna be tricky, but I mean it's a long way until I finish or decide on what I'm gonna do with the roof. I gotta finish the walls, and it's the ceiling first before I can move on to the roof. Because from then I can really decide on how I'm gonna do it. Because I can either just do like a big square, and then it kind of breaks up on this little back piece over here. But then I would just look, I don't know, just a big square roof looks really boring. I just want to have stuff that looks different. So every building looks, unique. Everything needs to be unique. I don't want nothing to look pretty much the same boring kingdom, because I want people to come visit and be like, oh man, this place has a lot of different variety in buildings. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal or anything, but for me it is. As a king, I need to have my kingdom to really stand out compared to the other ones. Because I want people to come and visit and move in. Who doesn't want that? So that's really what I need to do. I don't know how I'm gonna do this end though, because this is in the inside. I really don't need the inside end, because from the inside it would look kind of weird. So I'm gonna leave that like that. It's gonna look very different, but I don't think it really matters too much, because from the outside it looks like this. See how much nicer it looks? It just looks so much nicer. And if I do it on the inside, you can have this one single beam that looks really weird, and I don't like that. So yeah. Okay, so we are done with I guess the outermost layer. Now the question is, I'm gonna leave that up because I need to finish this. Big tiles. Oh no. This one. This is the cobblestone. Yeah, big tile. But I was thinking about the roof though, because on the bakery, I think I did wooden roof, and I don't want to have wooden roofs again. But then again, it's just a roof. It's not like it's gonna be from the weather. I know from the actual rooftop has to be like stone or metal, so it blocks out the rain. But I don't know, because the inside needs to look the inside floor needs to look really nice with the roof. Which, let me check the bakery. I think I did. Yeah, I did the birch ceiling. So I might either do birch ceiling. I mean, I wish I had more options or variety in trees. Which I really want to have more options in trees, like the add-on that I added. But it doesn't seem like I'll be getting those trees, since I didn't pretty much create the seed of the game while the mod was installed, like these right here. So what I'm gonna probably end up doing is, I really don't want to do this, but I don't know any other way to get in these trees, is pretty much cheating them in, you know, getting at least one, and then with one I can just start making these saplings and multiplying them, having like a little tree farm. Because I really don't have, like I said, I don't have any other way of getting these other trees that just look nice. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna end up doing. It's unfortunate, but I mean I don't know what else to do. So so should we do birch or should we do the I really don't want to do birch though, because birch wood, it's really not that common compared to the other ones. I mean, it's easy to farm, but it's still not that common. And I mean, yeah, I can probably make you know, birch farm trees, but I don't even have a farm yet, so I really don't have too many options in terms of building a farm just yet. I will though, I definitely will. But first of all, let's see if these actually look, well, at least which one looks good with the flooring. I don't know actually. Uh, because the flooring is really bright, like a bright colors. As you can see, these, you know, the cobblestone or the bricks and stone that I use is really bright. So if I use a dark ceiling, it's gonna pretty much dull out the brightness of the floor. So I might end up using birch, but I don't have. This is gonna be a lot of it that I need. So I'm gonna have to go on a tree farm for birch. It would appear. So I want it to be bright in there, because when you go to a grocery store, like even, you know, in real life, when you go to a grocery store, it's really bright in there so that people can actually see what they're buying. So it's not like super dark, which kind of makes sense. You know, you don't want to go into a grocery store and it's like pitch black or something, and you're like, what is this that I'm buying? So, I mean, I might have enough. I don't know, but I guess we can find out if we do or not. Not sure why it's doing that, but anyways, let's continue on and make the ceiling. Once we have the ceiling, we can start picturing a roof. This is, oh man, this is gonna require so much birch wood. So much. I mean, like I said, luckily there's a bunch of birch trees everywhere. So I mean, it's common, but it's, as you can see, it's like there's a bunch of green ones, and then you have these little light green ones. So it's like every other patch of trees that you can find birch. I mean, so it's I have a lot of saplings. So what I'll probably end up doing if I need more wood behind the house, I'm probably gonna build a little small tree farm. I really wanted to start working on this grocery store, since we have another person that wants to move in. I wanted to get that first, and once I finish this, like I said, I'll do the little fountain over there, and once we finish the fountain, we're gonna be pretty much working into our farms, which, like I said, we desperately need. And like I said on my other video, I really want to get to the cooking aspect of this, because I'm really relying too much on pork chops, and I'm not a fan of it, since it doesn't give you really much, like, hunger bars or hunger drumsticks compared to everything else. I mean, fish gives you 2. Bread gives you like 1.5. Pork chops give you like half, I think, or 1. I'm not sure. And I have to carry a bunch of it, and I don't want to carry a bunch to be able to survive out there, and I don't die of hunger. So what I also need to do before I actually close all this in is actually make light sources, because I don't want stuff spawning all around here. I don't want to come up to my roof or my attic, or Mr. Merek's attic, I'm sorry, and be having a bunch of bads having a little party up top. And especially the green guy, I don't want him to blow a hole into the ceiling, because that's repairs that I don't want to do. So, I mean, it looks kind of nice down there. I mean, actually, before I close anything in, I really need to do is light all this up. So that's 2. We have 1 space. Let's have torches right there, and let's have 2 outside, so it's nice and bright out here too. Like I said, I just really don't want. Once I start building quite a bit of buildings in this area, I really don't want to run into anything that's gonna just, you know what? I don't like your building, and I'm gonna destroy your building. So, oof, I don't want that. Yeah, I'm using quite a bit of birch. I might not have enough, but I could be. Well, I mean, I might have enough if I don't make things like this. Oh no, I think we might have enough. I think so. I want to try to get this done before night falls, cause so that I can actually see what I need to light up. So that would be super useful. I should have went back up and did it that way, because it seems like this is doing it from down here is not that efficient. It seems, because I gotta get super close to the area, and it's a lot slower. Also, okay, it's still pretty bright. I'm so paranoid that something's gonna spawn in here. So actually, let's put some in each of these corners so that we have some kind of light source coming in. Let's light those up. Perfect. Okay. Continuing on. But yeah, I'm hoping somebody else moves in after Mr. Merek. But I don't know what that person. Hopefully they're not like another grocery store or something. Hopefully they're kind of like another. I wouldn't mind a blacksmith. Blacksmith would be kind of nice, or a leather person, or a cloth person, kind of like that makes, you know, armor or something. That would be kind of nice, so that I can pretty much go to them whenever I go exploring. I have some kind of person that can make me some armor. I wouldn't mind actually a wizard either, so that I can enchant stuff. Cause like I said, I can probably do it myself, but after finding that one book, wonder if I can find more books, so that I don't have to use my level experience. Cause I died a couple times, so I lost the experience that I had in the past. So I'm not really that high. I mean, I'm at 33 right now. If I wouldn't have died, I'd be really high. I'd probably be like in the 60s, I'm guessing. Because I think when you die, you lose like half of your experience when you go grab it. Or maybe more than that. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. But since right now I really don't need it, I really don't pay attention too much. But I think I had, at one point I had like 20. And then when I rezzed and picked up what I had, I got to like 10 or something. So it was kind of like half. So it wasn't nice at all. So let me actually put some torches here because it seems pretty dark. I'm gonna have to definitely figure out a way of lighting this up better, because I don't want to have torches on the floor. I'm gonna probably have torches coming down from the ceiling, so that it looks kind of nice, kind of like you know. Well, actually, you know what I need to do is probably make a nether portal and go grab some glowstone, because I think glowstone might be my best bet for lighting. Well, at least the kind of the way I want it to be lighted, because I don't want to have torches. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like medieval times, or kind of like castle times. It's not like any super modern town or kingdom. But torches, I don't know. Having to put so many torches up seems to be quite annoying, because you got to make quite a bit of them, actually. But then again, I guess going and grabbing glowstone is just as bad, so I guess we can make a trip to the nether to go grab some, which shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure we can come across. I mean, we have the obsidian, so I guess we can also do that. And now that I think about it, actually, I think I might know how to get more variety in trees. I think it's just clicked on me. Okay.